Welcome back. In Kotlin, as in many other programming languages, loops are used to repeat block of code multiple times. Kotlin supports several types of loops, including for, while, and do-while loops. Let's start with the for loop. The for loop is used to iterate over a range, a collection, or a sequence of elements. It has a defined starting and ending point. To use the for loop, I'll use for keyword, and inside these parentheses, I'll include the range. So in this example, I'm iterating over a range. I in 1, 2 dots to 5. What I want to do, I need to print new line I. If we run the program, we can see that the for loop iterates from 1 to 5 inclusive and prints the value of I at each iteration. Here you define the range, so you can get rid of these hints by using don't show range hints. I in 1 to 5. This is a range. This range represents all integers from 1 to 5 inclusive. The loop iterates through the values within the specified range. In this case, it starts with I equal to 1 and goes up to 5. For each iteration of the loop, the println I statement is executed. It prints the current value of I. So in this example, the loop starts with I equal to 1 and it increments by 1 in each iteration until it reaches 5. This is a simple example of how you can use a for loop to perform a repetitive task. Let's move to the while loop. The while loop repeats a block of code as long as a specified condition is true. For that, I'll create a variable called count equals to 0, and I'll use the while keyword to create a while loop. And inside this while loop parenthesis, I'll include the condition count less than 5. Then I'll include these curly braces. Then I'll use println, display for me the count, and increase the count by 1. So we created this variable called count and initialize it to 0. The while loop is initiated with the while keyword, followed by the condition enclosed in parentheses. Count less than 5. The loop will continue executing as long as the condition is true. As long as the count is less than 5, keep executing these codes. Inside the loop, the code block is executed. In this case, the code block contains two statements. Println, this line prints the current value of count, and this will increase the value of count by 1. After executing the code block, the program returns to the condition again to check if it is still true. If the condition is true, the loop continues to the next iteration, and if the condition becomes false, the loop terminates and the program proceeds to the next statement after the loop. Let me run the program to see it. This is from the for loop and this is from the while loop. At first, the condition was true. 0 is less than 5, so go and execute. After executing the code block, the program returns to the condition, count less than 5. If the condition is true, the loop continues to the next iteration, and if the condition becomes false, the loop terminates and the program proceeds to the next statement after the loop. Here, if we run the program, we can see that the count starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go back to the loop. Here we have the count starts from 0, 0 less than 5. Yes, go and enter the loop. Print the count equals to 0, and this is the case. Increase count by 1, so count becomes 1. Again, the value of count becomes 1. 1 less than 5. Yes, it's true. So go and execute this code. Print count value, it's 1. Increase count by 1, and so on until reaching 4 or 5. 5 is less than 5? No. It's less than or equals to 5, yes, but it's not less than 5. It will terminate the while loop and execute the other codes after the loop. So the while loop starts with count equals to 0 and continues to increment count by 1 with each iteration. It stops when count reaches 5, at which point the condition count less than 5 becomes false and the loop terminates. Now let's move to the do while loop. The do while loop is similar to the while loop, but it guarantees that the loop body is executed at least once because the condition is checked after the loop body. For that, I'll create var x equals to 1, do keyword print. I'll display this message and increase x by 1. And we have an error here because we need to include the while keyword. X less than 0. Pay attention. X is 1. 1 is not less than 0. It's greater than 0. So this condition is false. But I'll show you this block of code will be executed at least once. So if we run the program, despite the condition is false, the program will print this and execute this line and increase x by 1. So even though the condition x less than 0 is false from the beginning, the code block is executed once because it's a do while loop. If the condition were initially true, the loop would continue executing until the condition becomes false.